Alright, y'all, this is Brother Hot Tip coming at you live and direct. For some reason, my music is not going up, so we're going to just kick it live anyway. I can't get the sound effects or nothing, but hey, we up. Right now, I'm joined by brother, I call him the Thundering Thornton, because he's a very wise man, and he has a special effect on children, and a multi-talented person. We also joined by Brother Jonathan out of Chicago, Society's Truth. Anybody out there that want to join the conversation, because we're about to kick it. You know, we're going to talk about these chickens coming home to roost. We're going to really look at some of these folk tales, because like I said, man, all these stories aren't just for kids. You know what I'm saying? Our ancestors left this crystallized wisdom here for us to pick up, to find, and to discuss. So those of you that want to join the best part of the conversation, see, because some of y'all are just listening right now to me. This is not the best part of the conversation. The best part of the conversation happens at 614-556-4535. When you get on the line and you can join Brother Leroy Thornton and Brother Jonathan as we kick it live and discuss these ideas. All right? So, because I'm running late, I'm going to jump right into it. I ain't going to jump into the news. Well, I do got to make an announcement. Now, check this out. Now, y'all know that Gye-Nyame is doing the energy thing. We are doing the ambient energy thing. And I know everybody out there is looking for free energy. So go to our Facebook page. Or you can directly hit me up at 614-594-9422. Or you could just email me. Or you could inbox me here. It doesn't matter. But we have a rate of 5.7 cents per kilowatt hour. We also will be able to do gas in Ohio, in Columbus, Ohio. So the goal is to get about 250 people supporting us as we serve them and help them save money. And then some of y'all are going to be able to get that free energy, because if you get 14 people up under you, it's on and popping for you. But now, without further ado and no music, let's get to the story. It is called The Bull, the Lioness, and the Wild Boar Hunter. Now, this story was very short. This one and next week's story, actually, we moving into a bunch of real short but powerful ones. Now, I want y'all to listen to this, because I want y'all to remember, Aesop was in a very similar situation that we are in America. You know what I'm saying? He had just, in a sense, gained his freedom, and he gained his freedom through his wisdom and his skill. And now he's trying to pass on his knowledge, but he has to be very careful in how he passes on the knowledge, because you know you can't just come straight out and talk against the powers that be in a lot of cases, because if you do, you end up being supper. All right, so let me go and read this, and then we're going to get into the conversation. So those that want to join the conversation, remember, hit us up at 614-556-4535. Once again, that's 614-556-4535. A bull, finding a lion cub asleep, gored him to death with his horns. The lioness came up and bitterly lamented the death of her whelp. A wild boar hunter, seeing her distress, stood at a distance and said to her, "Think how many men there are who have reason to lament the loss of their children, whose deaths have been caused by you." All right, one more time, because I want y'all to catch this, right? A bull, finding a lion's cub asleep, gored him to death with his horns. The lioness came up and bitterly lamented the death of her whelp. A wild boar hunter, seeing her distress, stood at a distance and said to her, "Think how many men there are who have reason to lament the loss of their children, whose deaths have been caused by you." Oh my God. Alright. Now. Alright. So now, I'm going to open it up for my guest. If somebody want to hit it first, before I jump into this, you know what I'm saying? Do anybody got any words for that one? Or y'all want me to start it off? Alright, cool. Alright, the bull. Now, wait, hold on one more time. See, because look, Mr. Thornton get quiet on me. He quiet, he waiting. Those of you that want to really get a shot of wisdom, you need to hit me up at 614-556-4535 because I'm going to have to rebroadcast this one, right? You also got Jonathan waiting. He waiting in the bushes like that lion, waiting to strike on this. Y'all need to come and get these words, 614-556-4535. Now, the first thing that came to mind with this story is Malcolm X. Because Malcolm X got in trouble with the nation because when John F. Kennedy was murdered, the thing that Malcolm X said is that chickens coming home to roost never made me sad. I'm an old country boy. You know what I'm saying? And this story to me is talking about the principle of reciprocity, which a lot of us don't really like dealing with, because the principle of reciprocity talks about some of the things that we do in life coming back to haunt us, coming back to get us. And basically what this story is talking, what I'm hearing from this story is that a being of power, this lioness, because the lioness is the true hunter. The male lion is mainly a protector. He can hunt, but he's not as good and skilled at hunting as the lioness. The lioness holds a lot of power and is a symbol of power. And this symbol of power is caught slipping. And an animal that she would usually eat finds the lioness children and murders them. Now the lion comes back and she is grieved when she sees this. Right? And a boar hunter, now we're going to get into we could talk about the boar hunter piece, but the boar hunter, it says whisper from a distance. He said from a distance so he could get away. He threw that side comment, you know what I'm saying, I wonder how many men, you know what I'm saying, just like you have cried when they found their children dead, like you found your children dead. So now we got what this lion has done or possibly done in the past, coming back to hunt this lion. You know what I'm saying? And in an unexpected way. You know what I'm saying? Because the lion is out hunting, and when she come back from hunting, she finds that her very own children have been murdered. Right? But somebody who's out also hunting, and somebody who has taken some other people or other beings' children, has the audacity to look at her and say, I wonder how many, let me read it exactly for what it says. I think how many men there are who have reason to lament the loss of their children, whose death have been caused by you. You know what I'm saying? But he made sure he was at a distance when he said this, because he would have became a victim. Now, so you got this lion, you got the bull, you got the boar hunter. Right? Now, you got all three of these. A bull is a strong thing, but when it comes to dealing with a lion, a bull, you get a lion competition, but in a lot of cases, if the lion gets to jump on a bull, it's over and done with. Now, first off, one lesson. This bull found the child of his enemy and merciless, how you say it, mercilessly? Merciless? Boy, having big lips is a mug. Without mercy. Without mercy. Without mercy. Got rid of his enemy. Because he knew that little lion cub was going to grow up to be something that may either get him or get his children. And when an opportunity came for this bull to kind of to in a sense get a step ahead of this lion, he took it. No hesitation, no mercy, just went right in and mauled this little thing to death. Right? Then we got this lioness who's grieving the fact because she lost her children. She lost a piece of her future. Right? So in her losing her future, that bull, who got away, by the way, may have gained more time or more time in the future, as well as may have provided some future time for its own child. So sometimes we have to take advantage of some opportunities, but we got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Also, the piece about the boar hunter, because the boar hunter was talking, because think about this. We all been in this situation where individuals are plotting on us. Individuals are wishing for our downfall. They wish for our downfall. They wish they pray for our downfall. But they never say it in our face. They always are doing it like this boar hunter. They're looking at us and they smile and they are enjoying when we are in pain. They're enjoying when we are having difficult times. They're enjoying it when we have some suffering. You know what I'm saying? So this folktale tells us about, one, dealing with power. This folktale, I'm gonna stop for a second. I'm gonna stop because I'm going in. Anybody else got something they want to share? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to keep it going. All right, how about you, Jonathan? Oh, you wait for your turn. All right. So now because what's crazy is, for me, the boar hunter, the wild boar hunter, is much like this lion. You know what I'm saying? Because both of them are hunters, and it's almost as if it's almost like that quote. I think they say, well, Jesus say something about pulling the plank out of your eye. It's like this boar hunter who hunts for the same reason that this lion hunts, is looking at the lion, judging the lion for what the lion does, but the boar hunter is doing the exact same thing. So it's almost like, just in a couple of lines, just in a few lines, Aesop is able to throw in all these contradictions. And one of the things that this thing kind of always reminds me of, these stories are, life is a grouping of a bunch of contradictions. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got a boar hunter who goes around killing boars, you know what I'm saying, to eat or sometimes for sport. You know what I'm saying? He does this, but yet and still he judging the lion for what the lion does. Talking about how many men are crying because of the children you have taken. How many boar children are crying because of the the adult boars that you have killed. You know what I'm saying? So you got the kettle calling I don't know how they said, the pot calling the kettle black. You understand what I'm saying? So we got one person that's a killer looking at another killer, judging the killer. I'm like, wow, this is crazy, right? And the whole time we never hear from the bull. You know what I'm saying? We never hear from the bull. You know what I'm saying? All we know is that the bull is in the title. The bull, finding a lion's cub asleep, gored him to death with his horns. A lioness came up and barely lamented the death of her whelp. It also shows that even those individuals that are the harshest of killers experiences pain in life. Even those in power experience pain in life. We all have to put our pants on. We all have to deal with life, and we all have to we all suffer. You know what I'm saying? So all these beings in this story have similarities. You know what I'm saying? Because the bull, we don't know why the bull killed well, we do know. We got a good idea. But it's like we don't know what that bull may have lost someone or something dear to it because of a lion. It came up on the cub, it killed the lion. Right? The lion is bitterly weeping, but we know that the lion, after it weeps today, it will be hunting tomorrow. Just like this boar huntsman. You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, all these cycles are going to continue. You know what I'm saying? And it's teaching us that life constantly goes on. And we always have to remember that we all have to always one day deal with reciprocity. We all have to be prepared to deal with that reciprocity. Because if we are not ready to deal for that reciprocity, it will crush us. This lion knew that. I mean, this lion had to, in some form or fashion, expect some type of reciprocity to come back on it for all the lives that it's taken. Just like one day that boar hunter is going to have to suffer reciprocity. Just like that bull that took that little cub's life is going to have to suffer from life. We're going to have to suffer reciprocity. No matter what we do, we always have to prepare ourselves to be able to deal with the consequences of our actions. Which brings up the kids that I work with. A lot of our kids, and when I think about it, man, a lot of adults that we work with live life as if reciprocity does not exist. It's amazing to me. It's amazing to me how many people a lot of us interact with that actually don't even understand the process of reciprocity or really believe in it. But we'll get into that in a second. So somebody else, we got Brother D on the line. We got the Society's Truth, Brother Jonathan. We got Brother Leroy Thornton on the line. Anybody want to share? Anybody out there that want to join, hit us up at 614-556-4535. Sorry for the long rant, but y'all know I love these folk tales. And as I talk about them, I go a little bit more into them. Hopefully you got something out of it. But if you want something really good from it, you need to tune in right now, because you are in the presence of some thinking brothers. Each one of these brothers that I had a good conversation with. And if you do not catch this, you may be missing some wisdom that's going to save your life. Anybody got something they want to share on this story? Or do I need to read it again? Right. Navi Pro. Navi Promo. Shouts out to Navi Promo. Hopefully you can hear me. So if you can, just shoot back right now. Call in at 614-556-4535 because this part is me. My guests are speaking on 614-556-4535. Hello? Y'all stop? No. Or we think we can't be touched. See, because even in comments, it's like reciprocity hits us regardless. You understand what I'm saying? So it could be physically, it could be mentally, it could be spiritually. You know what I'm saying? The energy that we throw out in the universe, we know that there's always something that comes back. So just in speaking, we think that we're safe. Like that hunter thought that he was safe. But really when it comes down to it, if a lion wants to get him, the lion's gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? He gonna talk crazy from a distance, but if that lion really wants to get him, the lion could probably get that man. You know what I'm saying? So we think it's safe. I'm sorry.
The word is spreading. More and more people are switching to ambit energy.
Well, one of my neighbors switched, and then I switched. Now the whole neighborhood has ambit.
Who doesn't want to save money?
The word is spreading. Switching to ambit energy is rewarding in more ways than one.
I signed up and got a travel reward. That's nice.
Oh, I get to save on energy and on travel?
There's a cruise for two out there just a few thousand kilowatts away. I can almost smell the sunscreen.
The word is spreading. Ambit energy even lets you earn free energy.
When I get 15 friends to switch, I get free energy. I have 15 friends. At least I think I do.
Hey, I'd be telling people to switch to ambit anyway.
If you'd like to switch to ambit energy, listen to the following contact information closely. Then spread the word.
What's up, Dante? I'm on my show. What's going on? Make sure you check us out at 594-614-5. Oh my God. Hit us up at 614-556-4535. Once again, 614-556-4535. 614-556-4535. Join the journey. All right. Background. So, and then I was doing commercials and everything, man. Jonathan, boy, you, hey, man, hey, I heard you. But, so now, Brother Thornton, Mr. Thornton, I ain't heard you. You got anything you want to drop on it? Yes, sir. Right. Ooh. Ooh. Word. Right. It was something she might need to hear for the next batch of kids, huh? Right. Wow. Wow. But the piece is because we don't just want to talk about the folk tales and just because the folk tales aren't just for the situation, because you brought it right back to where it is, because now you're talking about you bringing it back to the community, because that's what the show is about. It's about bringing a lesson home, and that is what the point that you brought up is a very pertinent point, because you said we're not, she like her, like that lioness, we're not watching our young. And I missed that totally, because that is a dope, that's a powerful statement. As a matter of fact, we're not only not watching our children, we're turning our children over to the bull. Because most men, right, when or he tried to hang on to childish things too long, because do you remember at a point in time where you used to be able to play and not hurt people? You know, when you was just a little cute dude and you could play with people and not hurt them, but then one day you started playing and you actually hurt somebody and you was just playing. You see what I'm saying? A man-child becomes very dangerous because he really don't know his strength. You know what I'm saying? Which a lot of our boys become. They become men children, because one, we're not watching our children, and because we're not watching them, they don't know what it means. Because like you said, because that's a whole nother dope point. We're doing the same thing our kids doing. There's no separation. There used to be a separation between the generations. But go ahead. Right. Wow. You know I'm still in there, right? Just, you know that. All right. Well, I mean, I just want to verify. Right. I just want to verify. Yeah, and the real hurt. Well, no, only the people on the call. See, now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna upload this call. It's coming. Seriously, because when I have shows, good shows, I upload it. You know what I'm saying? I might, and then I'm gonna pull it off for people that want to get it, because y'all gonna have to. We're gonna monetize. We got to figure out how to monetize, because I'm trying to get people to understand that. Brothers, I don't know if y'all know, but there's people out here making a living doing what we're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all could imagine doing a show like this and being able to look at your bank account and get $2,000 in it just because you was doing what you love to do. I'm just saying that's why I've been working on this radio show for years. You know what I'm saying? This podcast, and I want to inspire other people to realize that there is. We got some words, because that piece right there that you just dropped that they missed about there are no more back rooms. I mean, because I remember when my grandparents used to have card parties, man, it was a place for the kids and it was a place for adults, and you bet not have been out your place. You know what I'm saying? Bet not been. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Damn. So, because hold on, I'm gonna go back. I go back to the story. Hold on, I got to read. A bull find a lion cub asleep. Now, because the question that's being asked is, what in the hell was a lion cub doing somewhere where a bull would be comfortable walking? You know what I'm saying? The lion cub, was the bull out of place, or was the lion cub out of place? You know what I'm saying? You say what? You gonna tell us? Go ahead. Wake up! No black nothing. Not even in the schools. We won't be politically correct. Right. See, but that's what, and that what a lot of people miss. A lot of these people that want to whitewash everything miss is that part of America's greatness comes out of the ability of us to exist in difference. You see what I'm saying? Some of the creative things that was brought to the world because this is a place of difference. Jazz came out of difference. You know what I'm saying? That Africans have been together for a long time, but until we came into this place, we didn't have blues and jazz. We had forms of it, but we didn't have blues and jazz. This environment created that. This environment and all these differences coming together and meeting brought different ideas and different perspectives that allowed greatness to grow. And by us, like you said, by us all trying to be the same and all of us being politically correct, we kill the creativity. Creativity can only prosper in a space where there's differences and new things to run into or new ideas to run into. You don't get creativity from using the same old thing and the same. I mean, just I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but I hear you. We got to be very careful trying to make everything the same, because when we do that, we lessen the power. Now, and back to the whole sleeping piece. It ain't just the baby sleeping; it's us sleeping. Because hold on. I want to go back. I want to read the story. Boom, boom, boom. The lioness came up. Because it don't even say that the lioness was out doing what she was supposed to be doing. So one, we don't know if the cub was in the right place to be asleep. We don't even know if the mama lion was actually out hunting. It says a bull found a lion's cub asleep, gored him to death with his horns. The lioness came up and barely lamented the death of her whelp. It don't say that the lion was out hunting. You know what I'm saying? Why else should your cub be sitting there by itself? And then again, you got to ask the question, why is the cub lying in a place where a bull feel comfortable when the bull, because I want you to think about this. The bull is the prey of the lion. So why is the cub somewhere? It's sort of like when you go out late at night and you drive by a certain neighborhood and you see little kids outside. What the hell are they doing out there? I mean, that's the first thought to come. What? Why you out? You know what I'm saying? So, and it's sort of like, you know what I'm saying? And we allow our children out like that. So it ain't just the children sleep. It's us sleep too. It's the adult sleep. And us not handling business in the proper way. Because if she was handling business in the proper way, the bull wouldn't have found the cub. The lioness would have found the bull. And her and the cub would have been eating good. But she probably was out somewhere kicking it. I'm sorry. That cub was put in a position to fail. So that's one of the questions that need to ring out from this podcast. Are we putting our cubs in a position to fail? You know what I'm saying? I mean, because I'm just gonna go back to if that Lioness was doing what she was supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Out on the hustle, because we believe here on Gye-Nyame Journey that the hustle build muscle. So when you out on your hustle, right? I got to say it like that, the truth, the hustle. When you out on your hustle, right? You know what I'm saying? You not only you're building for the future, right? So she wasn't building for her future, obviously, because we don't even know she was hurting. She was probably out catting. She was looking for a lion daddy. Go ahead, Jonathan. Ooh. You say who? No, go. Where's the fact? Well, hey, see now you got to remember that you got to remember, right? Aesop came up in a situation that we are in right now. You know what I'm saying? He was released from slavery. Look at our people. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's almost as if, like I said, it's almost like our ancestors were sending us messages. This is like a letter from Aesop about the very situation we in. Because I mean, it's almost crazy that when I have a good conversation like this, we always could take this story and we could find how it fits into today. You know what I'm saying? Where is, your brother say, where is the pride? Where is the family? Where is the father? You know what I'm saying? You got a single mother here. I mean, that was one of the things. We got a single mother here, right? With a child that is totally exposed to a world full of enemies. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost as if it's normal, like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, wow, this is incredible, man. I mean, when you really look at it, then, I mean, because it's like y'all dropping jewels, man, and people out there missing it. 614-556-4535. Now I want to go back to the social media piece. I'm not gonna say that it's wrong for the parents to be on Snapchat. I'm not gonna say that it's wrong for people our age to be on Facebook and Twitter. But what I am gonna say is there is a certain way that you need to use it, because those are tools, and just like any tool, I could take a hammer and I could put a nail into a wall. Or I could take that hammer and I could tear a wall down. You know what I'm saying? The social media are tools. So what I choose to post on Facebook is a lot different than what some of the people that may be on my timeline might want to post. I'm not posting fights. I find news. I'm curating news. You know what I'm saying? I'm not posting my personal business about my relationship. I'm not posting the fact that I got money or that I don't have. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting opportunities. I'm posting food for thought. You know what I'm saying? And you can do the same thing with Instagram. I mean, with my Instagram, I'm trying to come up with creative ways to get images out there. Because like I told y'all, man, I'm trying to build a multimedia company. It's too much money out there for us to be struggling. You know what I'm saying? And all of us either got kids or working on getting kids. And we need to be able to spend that quality time with them so that they won't get caught asleep by the bull and mauled to death. Oh, but hey, I want to thank y'all for joining me for the show, because we are at 10 o'clock, and it was a marvelous discussion. And remember, these folk tales aren't just for kids. You know what I'm saying? And it's crystallized wisdom, man, and it's a whole bunch of good stuff. And I'm only on page 178. So my show will be going on beyond page, beyond page 331. So, hey, this is Brother Hatim. I was joined by Brother Leroy Thornton. I was joined by Society's Truth. Check out his podcast. Society's Truth on Spreaker. Hey, Jonathan, have you started working on your YouTube channel yet, sir? Send me something so I can post it up on the blog. Mr. Thornton, you got anything? Any way people get in contact with you, or what are you working on? So when I post this up, people got to get a good idea. Okay. 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 All right. And Brother D, what's going on? You got any announcements? Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because he be trying to take all the customers, y'all. Yeah, y'all got to help Gye-Nyame get it before Brother D do. He trying to take all the customers. But hey, you're right. It all benefits the center. So, hey, we able to be AEP, and in a minute we're going to be able to be Columbia Gas. So, hit us up. For anybody that's interested, on Saturday, we will be having our meeting over at the Millennium Community School, 3500 Refugee Road. And this week, we will be starting learning how to use these Chromebooks, learning how to get on this internet, learning how to use this social network, learning how to build your blog or website. So, if you want to come and learn, because we're going to be doing it, because I don't want nobody out there talking about, hey, it's on and popping, because like I told my young people, my young men last week, 2 weeks ago, I said our new weapon is these Chromebooks, it's these computers. We got to learn how to get on this battlefield called the internet. And we got to fight for our peace and our territory. We got to fight for it. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we got a multimedia company. People just don't know it yet. But, yo, this is Gye-Nyame Journey. I want to thank you for joining us on Folktales for Grown Folks, and I hope you got something out of it. Those of you that only caught half of the discussion, keep your eyes and your ears open, because I will be posting up the other part of this conversation where you get the real wisdom. You only get me when you just listen on Spreaker until I'm able to figure out how to integrate them. I'm working on that. Right? But the real conversation goes on with these men on the side of me. These are my brothers, and as they say, iron sharpens iron. Right? So I throw an idea out, and they start chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? And then they throw an idea, and I start chopping it up. This is how we become better at what we do. You know what I'm saying? This is how we become better at what we do. So, hey, remember, your hustle builds muscle. Keep the hustle up. Keep on pushing. This is Brother Hatim. This is Gye-Nyame Journey. This is Folktales for Grown Folks. And we are out. Peace.